Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. If you're new here today, my name is Betty. Welcome to AZ family. For all the returning subscribers, welcome home. I appreciate all of you. If you're new, just know that we have a lot of videos you can go back and watch. Sometimes I get people in the comment section and they tell me, oh, I came across your channel and I've watched so many videos today, and I really feel good that you guys take time when you're new to go back. And by the way, I do that too. If I come across, because sometimes YouTube will suggest a channel, something will just pop, a name you've never seen. There's so many YouTube channels out there, so I come across a channel and I usually go back to see, let me see this person's channel, let me see their content, let me see what they share, and I can just be there watching videos and after videos. So I got you. Thank you so much for all the people who do that. I really appreciate your support. Yeah, and somebody told me today, they said, Betty, if you try and do videos out there, outdoor videos, without sit down, I guess for them sit downs are not their favorite. They want me to do videos out there vlogging. I'm not usually, guys, I always share my life with you. I'm not usually able to do a lot of vlogs out there. I can do like a drive video, but it's so hard to please everybody. So whatever I do and what I can try to put together, just know that I'm trying, because like going to the store, I don't go to the store all the time. Going places, I don't go places all the time. You know how life is here, especially when you're working mom and you're the one taking care of the kids and you're the one doing everything, so yeah, I'm trying. Like now, for example, this video, I'm doing it before I turn on my app and I start driving. So if you're new, I always share my life and I say I don't work in an office. I am an Uber driver. I'm a taxi driver. And somebody told me that, oh, I've never seen anybody like an Uber driver, a lady Uber driver. Yes, I drive, and for me, it's not like the best job out there. Like for me, it works for me, my schedule and everything with the kids. So that's why I do it. If I had a choice, I wouldn't do it, but right now I don't have a choice. Well, it's not like I don't have a choice. I can find a job, but honestly speaking, I feel like being self-employed works for me better. I can be flexible. Like I can just be very flexible anytime I want to take some time off, anytime the kids are not feeling good, especially the little one. Anytime I want a day off, I don't have to. But it comes with its pros and cons. I'll talk about that one of these days. I'll talk about being self-employed. So today I want to share with you all the challenges, what I go through as a taxi driver out here, as a lady, not a lady taxi driver, because people here are used to females driving trucks. They're used to female driving Ubers and taxis and all these kind of transportation. So that is not a new thing. So I just want to talk about some few challenges and also talk about racism, how we handle it, because like some people out here, they're very racist and you can't change that. They can only change themselves because they are evil, wicked people who choose to be racist and completely ignore other people just because they don't want to embrace other cultures. I mean, not culture, they don't want to embrace other races. So they believe they're the best. So let me share what we go through. For me as a driver, I can say, let's start with the accent. My accent, like for example, me as Betty, every time I open my mouth, and because usually when somebody come in the car, you say that as soon as they open the door, I say, hey, hello, how are you doing today? And then some people, they choose to be quiet, and for me, I choose to be quiet. I shut up, I drive. But some people, they want to continue the conversation, and then some people don't say anything. They are very careful about asking you where the accent is from. But some people, like a huge number of people, they will ask you, oh, I noticed, I caught, some people will put it like this, I caught some accent there. Is that a northern accent? Is that a Indian accent? Is that I caught an accent? You know, like some people, they say they caught an accent. Some people said, I can tell you have an accent. Where is your accent from? Oh, you have a beautiful accent. Where is it from? Oh, you have, some people say, oh, they wouldn't ask about the accent. Some people will ask you, are you originally from here? Are you a Arizona native? Some people will ask you, are you born and raised here? Because they hear you speaking different, like the accent is different, so they want to dig deep and know where is this accent from. They don't want to go direct and ask you directly, oh, where are you from? You know, some people will ask you where you're from, so they'll go like, oh, where are you from? So for me, like when they ask me that, I usually ask them, and where are you from? Even if they're American, they'll ask it, because here somebody can live in Arizona, but they are from Florida, or they come from somewhere else, you know, not here. So they'll ask me, where are you from? And I'll say, I'm from Kenya, Africa. And I have to say Kenya, Africa, you know. For me, I just want to let them know Africa is not one country. So Kenya, Africa. And I don't leave it there. Oh, I come from Kenya. I'm a Kenyan, born and raised in Kenya. And yes, how long have you been here? That one, when they ask me how long I've been here, it depends with the mood of the day. Sometimes I can tell them, depends with the conversation. Sometimes I can tell someone 9 years, which is true, and sometimes I can tell someone 2 years. Like for example, if I keep missing my turns or missing my exit, or they feel like I'm, you can gauge someone and tell if they think you're dumb and stupid. I just tell them, I've been here for a year. Oh, you're new here? Oh, welcome. How do you like the USA? And they'll blah, 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 blah. And, you know, depending on how the things are going. And sometimes people can keep asking me, are we on the north side or the south side? Because here they use the north, south, east, and west a lot. Every time, like, I can call someone and say, where are you? And I'm on the north side of the building, or I'm in the east side of the building, or I'm the southwest side of the building. And I'm like, can you just say you're right or left? Where? Me, I honestly, I don't understand south, east, north. And here they use that a lot. I know we learned that at school, but here I don't know, they use it a lot. Like, I'm on the northern side, I'm on the southern side. Do you use the north? Does that confuse you? Because even GPS confuses me a lot. It will tell me, go east, go west, go south, go north. And I'm like, what the hell? Tell me, go right or left, and I'm good. So anyway, yeah, people get in the car, they'll ask you, where are you from? And I tell them the truth. They say, I'm from Kenya, Africa. I'll ask them where they're from, and they'll tell me, oh, I'm from Indiana. I'm from, and by the way, guys, if you didn't know this, in America, people have different accents. Somebody from where, let me use for example, maybe somebody from Chicago can have a very an accent than somebody from Arizona. So if anybody steps in my car and they are not from Arizona, like a white person or a black person not from Arizona, I usually can tell, you know, like an American, I can tell with the accent. I remember this guy came in the car and he was from was it Indiana? Oh my God, he sounded like Obama. And that's why I was like, oh, that's where Obama's accent is from, you know. And is it Indiana? I can't tell. But the accent was so different from Arizona, you know, people. So yeah, usually not like if someone is from California and all that, you know, you can't tell much. But some of the states you can really tell, oh yeah, this person is from somewhere else, not here, not Arizona. So yeah, I have learned to catch. Before I was not catching that accent, but now I am. So if they ask me, I'll tell them I'm from home, I'm from Kenya. And some people, they want to know, is it nice there? How do you like it here? And I say, I like it. It's beautiful. So they'll say, is it too hot in Africa? No, it's not. It's good weather. Of course, I tell them it's either hot or cold, but not hot like Arizona. Is it nice? Oh, as soon as they ask, is it nice? I'll tell them it's beautiful. And some people say, oh, we see that on TV. And I say, not what you see on TV is not what it is. It's better than that. I'm sure what you see is poverty and hunger and everybody dying. And I tell them, honey, Africa is, and some people will be very interested to know, like, really, is it? Anyway, so that's that. When it comes to the accent, that's that. Some people, as soon as you open the mouth and they hear you have an African accent, they don't want conversation with you because they'll feel like, what are you going to talk about, you know? Some people, they just don't want to talk, and they don't mean to be racist, but they just don't want to talk. Some people, they will show you they're racist, even the way they are rude, you know, you can tell. You're like, and then the way they'll slam your door, madarao, you know, they'll act weird. I don't come across those so many times, but once in a while, like the other day, I called someone, a rider, and I said, I called them and I said, where are you? I'm here. I'm outside I'm outside this bank. And I was telling them where I was. Very clear. My accent was very clear, as you know, like me thinking was clear to her. She was like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand your accent. And I said, I repeated one more time, and I told her, I am outside here, this building. And I told her the building and the address. And she kept talking about my accent, how difficult, she was talking about dialogue. She was a dialogue or something, your dialogue or dialogue, whatever. What is it called? Dialogue. And she kept, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but your dialogue is so difficult. I don't understand your accent. And I was like, all right, Karen, King. I had to hang up and cancel the ride, and I said, bye, honey, I'm not giving you a ride. Wait for an American to give you a ride. Because somebody is complaining. First of all, you asked for a ride. You are not there. You are in a building. It was noisy. I could tell she's in a club. And she's calling from inside the building. Where are you? You called for the ride. And then you keep talking about the accent. Is the accent giving you a ride? I mean, let me tell you, some people, I understand accent can be very difficult sometimes to understand, especially like even for me, if an African American talk to me with their slang or with their accent here, sometimes I don't understand what they're talking about, and I'll find it very hard to understand. And sometimes I know some African, like us Africans, we have an accent, and I know sometimes even people from Asia, they have an accent, you know, like Filipinos and all that. We all have our accent, different accent, because we cannot, which is a perfect accent. To me, I'm like, no, there is no perfect accent out there. As long as you're talking English and communicating, just take your time to listen to that person, and you will understand. By the way, the people that I find with a very difficult accent, honestly, to my opinion, is the people who speak French. And like, I know this guy, he's French guy, he's from Haiti, and his accent is really, sometimes you have to you have to really like take your time to listen to what he's saying, because he has a lot of French in his English. So anyway, this lady, after I ended up the ride, I canceled the ride, I was thinking, to me, that someone is very racist. You know why I'm saying racist? It's because the way she was talking to me, she was acting like she's apologizing, but at the same time, she was talking with some sort of attitude. I'm not able to put it to talk the way she was talking, but the way she was talking, like she's so irritated because of my accent. So we switched from talking about where I am, where I was stopping, like is her ride, to my accent. My accent is so, I'm sorry, I just don't understand your accent. And I'm like, what? I don't want to use a B word, but I was like, no, you can wait for the next ride, honey. I said, what the hell? The way I feel like I speak good English, because it's good. Let nobody ever make you feel like you're not speaking good English. Let me tell you, English is not our language. If they want me to speak Kikuyu, I will speak very fluently, very fast, fluent, and quick, because that is my language. But we learn a second language, even actually that, because English and Swahili, Kikuyu, Swahili, Kikuyu is my first language. That is my tribe. Swahili, and then English. So for us to speak this little English, we are trying. For somebody to, let me ask you, my sweetheart, I prayed God to give me a chance to come to the US. I went to the embassy. The embassy people did not complain. I came through the aircraft. Nobody complained. I flew 10,000 miles coming to America. And here you are complaining about my language. And here I am giving you a ride. Anyway, so that's that. So another challenge that we face as drivers is maybe if you have someone drunk and you have to keep listening to a lot of things they talk about, or some smell. Why, guy, talking about the smell. Some people can step in your car as a driver and you feel like throwing up. Guy, people can smell out here. Some people, they'll just smell weird. Some people, they'll smell weed, especially if someone just smoke weed out there and step in your car. You feel like you're gonna throw up, and a lot of people smoke weed in this country. You always feel like you want to throw up. So some people can come in, like I remember this guy I carried, and I could tell he smoked, and like I think I got there as soon as he finished smoking. So it was so hard. I tried to open the windows, the whole car. I had to stop, open all doors and windows, because thank God his ride was short. I wanted to throw up. For me, I get affected by the smell of that marijuana thing. It smells so bad and I can't stand it. I don't even know how people smoke that thing, and it smells so bad. Another thing is, some people try to vape. I remember there's a lady who tried to vape in my car, and I was like, I don't like that. Even if it's a strawberry or whatever vanilla flavor, I don't want you to vape in my car. Some people also, they want to, some people, they want you to follow the route they're used to, and if you go based off the GPS, they'll be very rude about it. They'll be like, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing. So I remember this guy, I was supposed to go, the GPS took me to the freeway, so it was 10 minutes to his destination, and the route he's used to was actually 10 minutes also. So the only difference is I used a different route based on the GPS. So as soon as I hit I hit the freeway, he was like, whatever you doing? You said, where are you going? Actually, he was him and his wife, and they were like, whatever you doing? You are supposed to, you're going the long way. And I say, excuse me? I'm following the GPS. And I was like, trying to be polite, but at the same time, I was like, I wish I had somewhere to stop, because he used the F word on me. I said, and I actually told him, I said, don't use that language or I'm going to stop right here in the middle of freeway. By the way, I become very firm when it comes to, for me, I protect myself. As soon as somebody come, the way they come towards me, being racist or trying to attack me in their words, or trying to use a language like they swear. People swear here. They swear a lot in this country. For me, I'm like, I don't use that language, so you better stop it right now. If somebody stop being or bringing all sorts of talking bad, like that kind of language to me, I tell them, excuse me, I'm gonna stop right here, and you can find another ride that you give, and I have a right to do that. So anyway, his wife was like, what is wrong with you? So they started attacking each other at the back. Actually, I had this rider, they boyfriend and girlfriend one time, and they started fighting in the car, and I had to stop right away because I was like, excuse me, you guys better go, you know. So those are the kind of challenges. So if you use a different route, some people, they don't like it. They'll be like, I'm used to this one. Some people, they are so nice. Let me tell you, 90% of my customers are really, really nice during the day. Some people, they choose not to talk, but they're still nice. Some people, they talk, they're still nice. Some people, they'll ask you where are you from nicely. So we meet a lot of all these characters out there. It depends how you handle it. For me, I try not to talk too much. If someone bring in a conversation, they're more than welcome, you know, they're more than welcome to talk to me, and I can talk to them. We talk about all sorts of things. Mostly conversations we talk about is the weather, where we are from, and things like that, but not go into personal details. Always avoid, as a driver, we always avoid to talk about religion, politics, and stuff like that. So, and also sometime, like this season, the past weekend, it was a Super Bowl weekend. I don't watch football, but because I knew that people will be coming in my car talking about the game, I really had to watch the game so that I can be able to fit in. Not to fit in like that, but I can be able to have something to talk about. And yes, I was right to watch the game because I had these two guys that were talking about how the Eagles lost, and I was like, yeah, that was a tough game, man. And we talked, and I said, oh, I thought the Eagles would win. You know, the whole time I could tell what they were talking about. So, and I was, yes, and they were really affected by that, you know, for me, you know. So yeah, those are some of the challenges. Some people, they'll ask you to stop them at the gas station to get something. So Uber is, so the rules, the Uber rules are different from the for the medical transportation I do. With the medical transportation, we are not allowed to stop anywhere, but with Uber, you can stop someone at the gas station if they're going to get liquor. Some people, they have like a return trip, you just wait for them. And some people, they'll tip you really good. They'll give you like $100 tip, $200 tip. Not all the time, but if you're lucky, you get some people, they'll tip you up to like $200. Some people will tip you like $20, $10, depending. Mostly for me, the tips I get are like 10, 20s, like that. I've gotten like 100 one time. My friend has got 200 tips like 2 times. So some people can tip you a whole lot. Some people can tip you on the app. Some people, they lie to you. They say, I'll tip you on the app. They don't tip you. So for me, as soon as I give you a ride and you're happy and I'm happy, let's leave each other in peace. And also what bothers me is slamming the door. Some people can slam the doors na madharau ile. What the hell? Like, oh my God, it's just slamming. You're gonna break my doors, please. You know, some people, they just slam the door so bad. What other challenge do we go through? Some people, wait time, they want you to wait for them forever. I don't mind if they're communicating. It's okay, because Uber will still pay you for the wait time. With the medical transportation, it doesn't pay you for the wait time, but Uber does. So for me, to my opinion, I think every job has its own challenges. And especially here in America, if you're coming here as a new person, just be aware that you're gonna meet a lot of not a lot, you're gonna meet some racist people. Just know how how to handle racism, because you don't want people to walk over you and to make you feel like you're stupid. Some Americans, they can think because they have an American accent, they are better than you are. Some people, you'll be working the same job, but they'll be acting like they are better just because they are from here, and they are not even that good. Sorry, I always do that in the morning. I'm so sorry. So anyway, some people, they are not that good, but they'll act like they're so good just because they are American, you know. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Not everybody, when they ask you about your accent, means that they are racist. No, it just depends with the tone and how they are putting it out there. So when you come to this country, if you haven't gotten here yet, just know that you will face these people out there, but let them never kill your dream. Let them never stop you from achieving what you want to achieve. Let them never discourage you or make you feel some type of way. You're smart, you're intelligent. For us even to speak the language, oh my God, we are trying. So no matter what, just know that put the best effort, or whatever job you're doing, put the best of you. Don't go by what people think, and don't try so hard to fit in. Like here, as I said earlier, people swear a lot. Oh my God, F words and B words here. I can't tell you how many times I listen to people conversations at the back or on the phone, and people are just using F word in every word. Oh, you F this, F this, F this. And it's like normal, if I as an African, that's not our thing. People nowadays, they try to copy that and they try to use the F word a lot, but that's not an African thing, honestly. And I remember my son the other day, I was told by his teacher that my son is swearing, and I was like, what are you talking about? My son never swears. And they told me, yeah, he's copying these boys in his class, his friend, because they they swear. And I asked him, I said, why are you swearing? He said, oh, we use this F word. I said, what word are you using? F and B's. And I said, why? Because everybody uses it in my class when we're playing. Not everybody, but some students use it, like his friends. And I said, why are you trying to copy them? I talked to him and I said, son, don't forget you're African. Don't forget your roots. And I said, do you use the language in class? No, like when you're playing, or when they're playing the video games, or they're playing and they'll use that language. And I say, don't curse like that. Don't curse at all. Let your mouth be clean. Even for you to get a decent job, you can't be cursing. Let me tell you, honey, I remember this lady in the car. She was on the phone with her friend, and she was like, oh my God, B word, B word, B word, B word, and F word, F word. And then she got into serious business. Now she was making official calls. It's like night and day. I could not believe it. My mouth was like, the way she was professionally, she was talking very nicely. And then she switched to her friends, you could tell. So I told my son, I say, honey, just be yourself. Don't change, don't switch, don't curse because other people are cursing. Don't use those words because just be yourself and stick to who you are. And those are the challenges we face as these kids go to teenagers and they are older. We face that because let me tell you, they will find, even if you don't know as a parent, with their friends out there, they will use those words because that is how this crazy America is. I'm telling you. Anyway, guys, yeah, those are some of the challenges. I don't think I don't call them small, but I don't think we face, for me, I don't drive at night, so I can't say that I have faced a huge major, like really serious. When I talk about that, I'm talking about like being kidnapped, being attacked, being they happen, by the way. They happen. I remember there's an Uber driver. There was a story on news that an Uber driver molested a girl at the bar, a rider actually. So there are some weird things that happens out there. All we pray is for protection on the road, and God to guide and protect us. Like for me, I see a lot of accidents every day on the road, and I get very scared, and I pray God for protection every day because it really freaks me out. Getting out there driving with all these crazy drivers. We face that. As soon as you miss your exit, I try not to please the customer. Even if the customer is mad at me, I don't honestly rush to to get to the destination. I try to go forward and make my safe turn, just to practice safe driving, because sometimes you can try and please the customer. I remember this guy was telling me, he said, keep going on the left on the HOV lane, and then that way it can take you to the other freeway. And I told him, I said, no, I don't think I don't think this would take me to the other freeway. I said, let me keep going on the right. And then he insisted. It was like, go on the left. And I kept going on the left, and then he realized I was right. So he was like, oh shoot, you're right. go back on the right. He was like, try and hit the exit as soon as you can. And I said, no, I can't. I have to keep going. And then, but he was patient enough, and he said, oh, I'm really impressed. You know, it's good that you are practicing safe driving. I get good reviews, by the way, on my Uber driving app and my Lyft. I have 5, because I drive Uber, Lyft sometimes. I drive all the apps, by the way. Uber, I have 4.9 stars, and Lyft, I have 5 stars, 5 star, and I have very good reviews. Only one guy that complained about my driving the other day, but most people, they tell me that I'm a good driver. So I just pray for, you know, and you guys pray for me out all the time. I got to protect me on these roads. I really pray to God, no accidents, no incidents, no. Father, cover me with the blood of Jesus all the days, and cover all my viewers and everybody that is watching and driving out there, even walking on the road, or even using public transportation. May the Lord protect us forever and ever and ever. Let us never face accidents out there. God protect us, even using the airplanes and everything. So God, anyway, thank you guys. I have to go. It's been 30 minutes sitting here talking. I put my glasses on and go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video, and sorry guys for those who are asking for vlogs, going out there vlogs. I can when I have the time, but right now I don't. So please bear with me. I'll do the sit down videos for now, and I hope you enjoy, because the bottom line is passing the message. That's the bottom line. But by the way, guys, I got new glasses. I went the other day to Walmart and I got new glasses, so I'm good to go. I like to put my jacket on all the time because it can get very cold in the car, because I have to have the AC on. And now it's time to turn it up. I have to put my jacket. I have this Kenya shirt. I love Kenya. Of course, I'm very proud of my country. My goal is to go back. Honestly, I don't think I want to live and die in America. That's not my goal, and I don't want to go back when I'm really old. I want to go back when I can still enjoy life. So let's raise our kids and pray to God to that, you know, my heart desire is to sometime go back. You know what I mean? Now, home is best. Somewhere that people will not tell you about your accent, because you'll be speaking your language and your accent all the time. Take care, guys. Bye.